I just peeped the name. Negro jump.
It's adorable.
That's funny.
It's adorable, right?
That's funny.
It's adorable.
It has it has like multiple meanings.
Yeah.
This is like Negro jump. Those.
Negro jump.
Yeah.
Like you're in danger and he's like
Jump,
kind of scared.
Yeah.
Like nigga.
Negro jump. That's what he used to say civil rights times.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
Like they just about to get bit by a shepherd.
Would the fucking water hose come out?
He was like, no, Negro jump. Why won't this Negro jump?
Fucking title card comes out.
There's a fire. And that's Negro.
Jump, Negro, jump. So this would be episode 2. Episode 2 or 1.
2A, 2B, whatever.
I don't know, man. I don't like being all official and shit.
You want to be what you don't want to be.
I don't.
He's like,
I don't. just get into it, man.
You tell it's like
Fuck all that shit. It's 2019, nigga.
Yeah.
I love that because it's never an actual excuse, but it's always used.
Yeah.
Like, why you ain't come through? It's 2019. You don't gotta have an actual reason.
Man. This whatever. But
we're gonna keep saying that for years.
It's
just gonna be. It's
2020, dog.
2020. Like if you ain't got your shit together by now, like just,
that's it. It never changes.
2020, man. Like $100 is $100.
There was definitely a nigga named Gerard back in the day. I was like, bro, it's 96. Come on, my nigga.
Oh man, but essentially,
with my facts. Where your page and number? Come on, stop bullshitting me, dog. We in the future.
Essentially, all this shit is, man, is that me realizing I spent too much time in the South. I was down there too long, and I didn't know other niggas was up on anime like that.
Oh, you thought you was the only one?
Of few. I thought I was of a few. I didn't real I forgot that all of us grew up.
Yeah,
just became adults and we just kept watching fucking anime.
A lot of niggas try to keep it low because they think like they gonna get made fun of.
Well, it's just that that whole thing was just like I gotta be black first before anything.
Yeah, I was bad at that part.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you hide it? Did you hide?
No. I started out 1000% dork.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Later on, the hood did.
And then
things.
brothers was like, "What are you doing? Why are you weird?"
Yeah, not even that. They just punched me or robbed me.
But she
pulled a knife on me. All kinds of shit.
Started out dork.
I was a fucking 1000%. Whatever. Like I'm skateboarding. I'm fucking reading kung fu books. I'm I'm in.
I get it. Okay.
When niggas is at the park in junior high playing ball, me and my boy Shane will be in the corner practicing Tai Chi. Like I'm dead ass. I'm not even making this up. You see 2 13-year-olds in Brooklyn just going,
oh god. That is hilarious.
I was never supposed to get pussy. I don't know how that happened. Accident.
This nigga started doing push-ups. That's what.
Yeah,
Tai Chi ball on the floor.
So Taniqua didn't like Tai Chi.
Nah, man. Yo, did you ever have an Asian chick?
Nah. I went to school out in the hood. There was no.
Got you.
If there was, it was one.
You always get one.
There might have been one.
Got you. But yeah, man, it's this shit just hit me out of nowhere. I was just like, oh shit, let's just talk about this.
Everybody fuck with
yeah,
man.
Doesn't matter what. We end up just sitting in like a coffee shop, wherever, just talking about this shit.
Everybody fuck with
just geeking out. But yeah, man,
I think just lying about having a childhood. Like you ain't watched no cartoons though. You've been outside since 3.
But there's a difference though. Just cartoons and anime.
True.
It took a second to figure out that those were two separate
anime is cooler.
Way hotter.
I think it should be the other way around. Like, wait, you just watch SpongeBob?
This is true.
That's how it should be. You and my nephew got something in common. What the fuck? I'm watching shit with titties, nigga. People getting shot in the head, all kind of wild shit happening.
Fairly Odd Parents?
Come the fuck, Fairly Odd Parents. Didn't the dude get pregnant in one of them episodes? Shut up. Yeah, ain't nobody in my shit pregnant. Everybody pull out.
That tentacle was like, it's like, nigga, that kid ain't mine.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Naruto knee shake. That nigga ready.
Was you what's the one that besides Dragon Ball Z?
Mhm. That's like
standard for every
That's Jay-Z.
class.
That's the Coke. Yeah, that's the Coke.
Yeah. What's one? What was the next one for you?
Anything that like a little bit of funny and a lot of fighting. So Baki actually wasn't funny ever.
That shit was serious.
Baki wasn't funny ever, but the thing that made it funny was the obscene fight scenes. The fight scenes didn't make sense.
You familiar with Baki?
Not to.
It was
Please
what?
let me tell him one fight scene that is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Go ahead. Go for it.
This nigga went to prison, right?
Already like it.
Got caught on purpose. Goes inside the jail, beat up a couple prison guard niggas, grab some bullets. Not the gun. I don't fucking need a gun. Grab some bullets. Loose bullets. Snuck them in his pocket. Went out, broke out of jail because there's nothing in it. Finds the nigga he want to go fight, starts brawling. Shit getting a little hectic. Turns out he used the bullets as backup. Not he gonna throw them so fast that they become like bullets. No, he takes the bullets and gently tosses the bullets into the dude's mouth. And then as they're about to like enter his mouth, they just touching the teeth. So he like waits and times it that the bullet is in between the jaw, in between the teeth, and then punches him. And then sets off all the bullets, blows this nigga's face smooth the fuck out. Now, who the fuck sat down and was like, I know what to do?
Was just like, nah, like this is it. Like,
That's
you
what
had to pitch
happened.
that to somebody who was like, nigga, this nigga on something right
What?
now. That's the newer one, right?
That's the newer joint.
The older one, I was like 2000. I remember it was just some like fucking delinquent, and then like his pops was just
Oh yeah, the dad is the devil.
just the devil. He literally got his muscles so jacked, it's a demon on his back, made out of his muscles and shit. But I just remember like it was a fight in the tournament where this nigga, he just do some shit where he grabs like this artery on this dude's neck and like just lose the vision on that side of the face. Just the dumbest shit ever. And that was the older one. That shit was ridiculous. That's the shit when like I be talking to people about One Piece. I'm like, yeah, it was a nigga with like 3 swords. He put one in his mouth and he was fighting this dude that turned into a giraffe.
One Piece was wild.
It's ridiculous. But then I show you it and it's the hardest shit I ever seen in my
hard.
life.
You showed me that clip and I was like, this nigga got pianos for teeth?
It's
Yeah.
crazy shit.
That's why the show will always be around.
And they don't even like treat it respectfully. Like the dude that got pianos in his teeth still sit like this.
Yeah.
Like he still sit like I'm a regular taxpayer.
Dude, yeah. It was just like what?
You have ivory in your mouth, sir.
I paid to be here like everybody else, alright?
And then every time we talk is music.
His name is Scratch a Popo. That's
I just want to get Jamie Foxx to touch your face. Just to do this a little bit.
George? Yeah, man. It's I don't know. It's wild.
People gotta stop fronting on anime, bro.
Yeah. And that was the thing. It was like you grew up and you watched it. You know, you watched it in your house or whatever. And then you went outside. And then you had to act like you was all about basketball, and I'm like, nigga, I'm 5'6". I have no future in this. I
was tall and still trash.
I was just wait. I would just be like chilling, and somebody would usually just bring it up, and that's why I would step in.
You know what's for me? It was like, especially when I was really young, if I saw somebody who had like some weird shit, like those weird backpacks, I'm like, oh. Okay.
Oh, have you ever seen a nigga running like this?
It was like some old school calling card.
That wasn't until like later on in life.
Bro, that's when I'll be like, alright, you took it too far.
Yeah.
I like anime, but run regular. What the fuck wrong with you?
When you see people like that, I'm like, alright, I'm not
like that.
Fucking nerd. Yeah, it's not. When I go to the fucking, when I seen the convention, I went to the Comic-Con, the anime joint last year, and I was just like, this ain't me. This is not me.
We all knew the dude.
I knew of him. I made sure not to talk to that nigga.
The dude in the neighborhood who had the kimono and the samurai sword at all times.
Nah, it was a dude with the satin t-shirt with Goku on the front.
The satin t-shirt.
The flames, yeah. Yeah.
That's the
He
shit I
was
was
sweating.
Oh god,
Yeah.
just wore every goddamn shit.
Trash.
It was shit like that I was just like, yeah, I'm not no fucking nerd.
Yeah, like I'm not to that level, bro.
Yeah,
You-
it's just I just watch it and I get a couple t-shirts from Hot Topic. That's about it, man.
That's about it. If they don't sell,
That's
I'm not paying full price.
two for 20.
So yeah, if it's on sale, I ain't paying full price.
It'd be some hard shit. But yeah. Yo, have you noticed like they're literally targeting us?
Of course.
Just like, yo, we was in Carolina.
Yeah, so we was in the mall.
We went, you know, Spencer's, right?
Mm-hmm.
We going to Spencer's because they got the stand with the wrap snacks just right there, like maybe like 50 feet from.
Are you
the
familiar with
entrance.
rap snacks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they got that right there. It's like, oh shit, we just walk in and then we just start looking at the shirts. And like they playing like rap, like 90s shit, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just vibing out, like looking at the t-shirts and stuff like that. Like they got like the like Cartoon Network stuff, like some Dragon Ball Z stuff. They finally put like One Piece shit up there. And then next thing you know, they drop like an anime opening intro. And that's what I was like, it's time to go. It's time to, this ain't me.
They flipped the switch.
This ain't me, man.
Spencer's is a wild ass store.
Cause you go to the back and you got a fucking butt.
That's what I'm like. It's right. It'd be right next to something wholesome like Hollister. It'd be right. Spencer's be right next to the food court.
Or the Hallmark store.
Yeah.
Right? It's like pick up your grandmother a card and then get the double-ended dildo. Like you at it. I know you 6, but so what? Come
Some fucking
inside.
edible panties or some shit.
It's fucked up. They got nothing but like kid-friendly shit in the front. The whole front of the store
It's
is
this.
toys,
Yeah.
everything that a child should enjoy. But in the back of the store,
Nasty.
Yeah.
anal all day. How the fuck is that in the same?
And then right next to that, lava lamps.
And you don't even gotta turn the corner. Yeah, it's like it's straight.
And then up on the shelf, they got Ninja Turtle shot glasses.
At least put that shit to
Yeah.
a corner.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. It's fucking nuts.
It's a teenager's mind in that store. That's literally what
That
it is.
shit is wild.
True. That's exactly what
It's
it is.
literally, it's like, oh, are you 13?
On the
Come
front end,
Yeah.
fun. You got what he
Yeah,
watch and music,
same.
and then he goes to the back. That's when it's.
I wonder if the job application asks you if you have any lip piercings and like, hey, was school hard for you?
It's a question. It's like, what is your relationship with your father?
I feel like it just asks, did you go to prom? If you say no, you got the job.
That should say what's your favorite category on Pornhub. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely what.
That
it is
shit's
right
scary.
there. It's
That shit, the hentai shit,
yeah. It get weird.
That's a
real,
lot, son.
Real fast.
that's a lot, bro.
Dick will just grow out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Fast as fuck. Just
Dicks,
weird.
tentacles, and I'm just like, there's a dude just sitting at a well-lit desk with a Wacom
That
board
shit-
just drawing this shit.
That's-
Just like
Somebody
every
drew-
vein and muscle.
Somebody
It's
drew
like,
that. Somebody drew that shit.
And he had like a specific pencil, cause you know artists don't just draw with any pencil.
Yeah.
He's like, give me the dick tentacle pencil. There's a specific pencil.
Ma!
Who wrote Timmy's dick pencil?
Where's my anime titty pencil?
Anime titties is whew,
Yeah.
It's a, yo, you ever, I've only been able to watch one show where it was just like, I'm like, yo, these titties are unnecessary right now. This show's kind of dope. It was Witchblade. You familiar with that?
I think I've seen.
Was that with a
something.
Y? Which blade with a Y? Those blades
Nah.
go. I mean,
I don't know, maybe, but it was just like dope, like kind of weird.
Anytime I
sci-fi shit.
hear like anime titties, I think of Tekken, cause Tekken took it a little. Them niggas
No.
are reckless.
yeah.
Soul Calibur did it.
Soul Calibur.
Soul
More?
Calibur. What? They had the
Oh,
fucking-
Soul Calibur they had mad freaky shit in Soul Calibur.
What? It was just a
actually.
chick that was just butt ass naked with a whip for the
Yeah,
whip sword.
Ivy.
Yeah,
She would-
Ivy.
Like she would flip, turn around, and then the titties would slowly just be
Yo,
falling after
You know,
her.
you know that was Amber.
They also had the freaky nigga.
Yeah, the bald.
Oh, no. The BDSM nigga.
And he's like
That's
sound like
all-
a rattlesnake.
That's the only time I'll just be weirded out fighting somebody in a video game. Like, why you picking him?
Imagine if you
Yeah.
about like you in a club, right? You about to get in a fight, and then everything's regular. Y'all talking shit. Y'all doing it chest to chest. You're like, what's up, motherfucker? Y'all going and you square up with him, and they hit you with this shit. What you doing?
I'm good, son. I'm good. I don't want no problems. I'm
What
good.
you doing when a nigga do this shit to
I'm
you?
out. I'm out, nigga. I'm out. I'm gone. What are you doing, nigga? You warming up like
Yeah.
Conor McGregor?
And you still talking shit like you pussy. What's up?
You right? I am.
hepatitis. I won't touch you.
Nah, man. All that shit is just fucking weird.
No.
Yeah. Nah, but Tekken, because I stopped paying attention after 4. And
Oh, you know numbers.
The titties wasn't.
4 and tag 2. 4 and tag 2. Those are the ones.
What was your character then? What was your character in Tekken?
They don't know Tekken like that. I just played it. Tekken was like, alright, I played Marvel vs. Capcom for 17 hours straight. Maybe I should try a new game.
Gotcha.
But I don't want to venture too far. I'll fucking look at Tekken. Tekken was like, whatever.
Gotcha.
Marvel vs. Capcom is like, that's my money. That's what I give a fuck about.
That's the one where niggas will put money.
Bro.
What? You not fucking.
I most definitely almost failed Earth Science because I could have got left back because of that video game.
Damn, man.
Marvel? Yeah.
Yeah. And then when 3 came out, it was just like y'all kept it the same, it just made it look better.
Yeah.
Just made it look better. I remember I went to go visit my brother when he was in California. He was in the Air Force. It was like me, him, and his roommate, and I was just running them niggas on the board. I don't know how to play. Nigga, I just hit this shit right here. Just hit that.
Almost definitely.
Just.
But I ain't gonna lie though, that's the one thing. Like I knew special moves. I knew how to.
See, they knew all of that shit, and I just was.
I played my cousin, also an army dude. Beat that nigga 60 times. When I said, you ever beat somebody to the point where they're like, you know what, my nigga, square up for real.
Oh, yeah.
He got mad.
Yeah.
He got, and then he finally won once, so it was that's like 63-1, and then he was like, alright, I'm out. He got the one W.
That's all he need. That's all he needs. Like, I knew I could do it. I knew I could do
redeem
it.
himself.
Yeah, I knew I could fucking do it. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, I went to that fucking animation joint in Raleigh. They had it was a convention. It was an anime convention in Raleigh for like 3 days. And like in one room, they literally set up like an arcade. So they literally had like a tabletop joints, and like some of them like you could just be side by side, and some of them it was just you be on this side and somebody be on the other side. So it was like niggas was not trying to let up on the latest Tekken, so I just walked away from that because like a nigga turned around, he just like heading out at me. I was like, all right, I go somewhere. Like I ain't gonna bother with y'all fucking weirdos. I go to Soul Calibur and I just like run this nigga on the fucking board. Let's get the nigga kill it with the stick.
Yeah.
Start poking the shot at that motherfucker.
Yeah, but see that
Kill was dope.
Yeah, he was.
Which one is your fave? Soul Calibur, Tekken, Marvel's Capcom?
It's hard, man, because they all 3 different types of fighting games.
They are, but which one you really gonna spend that time on? That's the point.
I think I spent the most on
Tekken.
Soul Calibur.
Damn, all 3 of us don't fuck with the same.
Tekken.
Yeah.
I fuck with Marvel's Capcom because it's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So I fuck with all for that because like I'm a Street Fighter guy like all the way through. But
That shit
Tekken.
had characters you actually give a fuck about.
True.
Who you know from Tekken?
You want to do this? You want Harangue?
Alright, where else do you see him?
They do Tekken versus Street Fighter.
Alright, so you need to have, because that's still a Tekken thing. There's no like
I feel what
story.
you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
I watched the fucking I watched the anime for Street Fighter.
There's an anime for Tekken.
It is?
Yeah.
Don't nobody know that shit.
This is.
That shit not valid in these streets.
It's a deep question.
Look, man, just let it be, man. Like this, you just don't know about it, man.
Alright, put me on. I gotta be put on that.
It's dated, but like it's dope. So Tekken is all it was just another tournament, like just weird people just show up. But like the deeper cut, you got shit, what's the nigga name? Kazuya Mishima. So like this nigga with like slick back hair, like gloves on and stuff. He don't like his pops, so like they stay fighting each other. One of the tournaments, he lose to his pops. His pops throw this nigga in the fucking volcano.
That's one way to discipline you.
He throws this nigga in the volcano because he knows that his son carries this gene called the devil gene. And like what it is, he can literally turn to like this demon looking thing. So then he actually survives and then like has a kid outside, the kid got the devil gene, so they just keep that story going and shit like that. Yeah, so that's the main story. But then you got all these other characters that's like in the tournament fighting for their own thing. So that's what Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
That's where he's from and shit.
Yeah.
So
It's
He
funny
would always
how
pop
like,
up
we
in
learn
Soul
how to.
Calibur too.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Say that again?
He would always pop up in Soul Calibur. They like weird crossovers.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck. That's the only reason why I know him in Soul Calibur. I didn't know him from Tekken.
Yeah.
I didn't know him from Tekken.
Yeah, man.
I did like that's one thing I did like about Soul Calibur is that every game they threw somebody in. They tried to pull.
It
maybe
started.
Like
It started with 2.
with 2,
Yeah.
then you got if you had
GameCube was Link.
you had Link. Xbox was Spawn.
That was
Spawn is fire.
that was random as shit.
Spawn is fire. Link, I'm good.
He was
And
alright,
then,
like fighting
Kenpachi was in. Who's in?
Hihachi of all people.
Yeah, it was.
You was thinking Bleach.
Yeah, I was thinking Bleach. Yeah.
Bleach is fire, bro. They really should have that, bro.
How did you watch all
The whole fucking thing.
Did you read it?
No,
Did
read. Nigga said, did I read a cartoon? I don't read shit that got video.
They finished it. They finished that.
If there's a Harriet Tubman movie, fuck books. I'm not reading. Frederick Douglass, give me the movie. If there's an available video, I will not read it.
That is how I did the fucking AR shit for.
I refuse.
Yeah.
Everybody that's like, oh, the book is better than your mother. Your mother. We get it. You like books, bitch. Shut up.
Nah, but they finished, like, it's like the anime just stopped, but then the manga, they just finished the rest of the story.
Yeah, so that means they lost me.
Granted, it was definitely a lot of just bullshit, just ass pulls of just like people like that you didn't see their releases, and then out of nowhere it was just like, like his power having to match up to beat this guy right here. It was just a lot of bullshit. The only good part about it was Ichigo just popped up with like some new shit, and then Zaraki Kenpachi, he fought this nigga that literally his power was imagination. So whatever he thought was real. That was it. So he just
he broke that shit too, didn't
he? He won? Kenpachi won?
He beat the dude because Kenpachi he don't fucking stop. The more he get fucked up, the more he get excited.
Yeah.
So the dude was literally so scared of him that he made himself into like an image of like a monster that couldn't exist. That was just so strong that it just exploded.
Oh.
Yeah, he was that. I would recommend reading that fight because that was pretty
There was
stupid.
Some dope fights now, and Kenpachi was probably my favorite of the
Bleach is fucking insane.
It fell off after a certain. It just got weird, and then it was like, I don't know what y'all doing. Like, just keep doing the good shit.
But I didn't finish because I remember basically after all the main stuff they had because they did Wakamundo and then they did the final Get to Go, and then after that they did this like Russian or like German themed people. They were like these weird matches.
The Quincy's.
Not the Quincy's.
Not Quincy's.
The Quincy's were the German.
No, Quincy's was the dude with the fucking bullshit.
In the main, if you see the manga, they were because they were on.
See why I don't fuck with these things? You see?
You're talking about visors.
You see visors, yeah.
You're talking about visors,
yeah. And then that's when I fell off. That's
the ones that don't age. They age, but like they look the same.
Oh. Yeah, like they were Soul Reapers, but they got hollow masks and shit.
Oh no, not the visors, dude. The
Not the wrong car. I'm not talking about the wrong car either.
Not the wrong car either. There's
Bounce.
a group of Bounce. That's what I was trying to say.
Bounce.
Those are the ones that like they 3,000 years old but look 23.
Dolls and shit. Yeah, it was just I don't know, just fucking weird.
But like just fight. I don't give a fuck. That's why I stayed through the whole thing.
Fights were hard.
That's all I cared about.
When they do that storm and Kenpachi's fighting who's the one blind dude? The one black dude that they had in there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And he was the one who ended up. He was part of Aizen's team.
Yeah.
But they fought because he makes everything blind, and Kenpachi was like, I don't care.
He took away all his senses except for pain, and then he was just like, he's like, I just gotta just grab your sword. And that's it. That nigga was crazy as hell.
That lit.
That nigga was crazy.
The thing I like the most is the eye patch.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta have bugs eating at my face, otherwise I kill everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I gotta enjoy it, my nigga. Like
that's so lit.
He gives himself his own handicap.
Yeah,
it's just wild. Yeah, it's almost like a Broly complex, but just like he is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Like it's just
yeah. But that shit was just like it was like smooth because I like seeing the when everybody went Bankai. Whoever, not everybody, but like whoever did it, it was like another stage. You got to see some like cool shit.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And it was all different. Everybody was like, you fuck with their regular style, and then you see that like, who was the dude who had the bone? I can't remember what it was called.
Nigga that had the roses when he did.
Yeah, the
roses.
The dude had like the bone knives. One of the first.
Renji.
Renji, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Fuck.
Renji Ibarra, yeah.
Yeah, so apparently that wasn't the actual form.
Sobimaru or some shit like that?
Zabimaru. Yeah. That wasn't, see, like in the fucking manga, it was just like, oh, that's not the actual form of Ibarra.
See what I'm saying?
It's just,
fuck off.
Yeah, it's just, he just kept pulling shit out of his ass. And said, Ichigo had 2 swords by the end of it.
Right.
Yeah, just random, it was just random shit. But yeah, it just went away. Did you see the live action movie?
No, it's on Netflix. Though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
It's not bad.
For real? I skipped it because I know they usually fuck them up.
But see, the thing is that you gotta remember when the Japanese do it, that's they shit, so they know how to do it. So all they were doing was just they did it as if it was just a one-off.
Okay.
So they're not gonna try to sell for a sequel. Not like they just he get powers. He fight Byakuya.
Yeah.
That's it.
Byakuya is the nigga that dropped the
that's
the rose petals and shit.
The sun bones, that shit is like, oh, you know who else is fire? I forgot, the young dude, the prodigy.
Toshiro.
Yeah, the dragon, the ice dragon.
Yo, when he
and he gets the wings and the claws.
The illest fucking episode. That's when it brought me back. Like, it was damn near halfway through, like when everybody was fighting everybody when they were trying to fight Aizen and shit.
Yeah.
It got to the part where it was nothing but the captains and just Aizen, and it was just like we gotta
watch this one.
We gotta fuck this nigga up. But they all know it's you know what his powers is?
Who Aizen's?
Yeah.
I can't recall. All I remember, he's got the butterfly thing.
If you see his Shikai,
he can.
It's a complete hypnosis.
Yeah.
So it's just he can whatever he wants you to see, he will. So it's literally was like one whole episode of them just doing whatever, like all these illusions and shit, and like they just stabbing this nigga up. And next thing you know, they just go to Ichigo. It's like, yo, what the hell y'all doing? And then like everybody just snap out of it, and they just stabbed up that little short chick Momo.
Oh yeah.
That shit was crazy. And then next thing you know, he just started going off. He fucking cut Toshiro in half, just started taking niggas' heads off and shit. It's all in one episode. I was like, alright, I'm with it. It took like 20 episodes to get to something good again, but like, I'm fucking with it, man. Like it was shit like that with Bleach that was just fucking disappointing for me.
It's just anime is they either make anime too long or too short. You either get the One Punch Man syndrome where you get fucking one season of fire and then never again. Or you do One Piece bullshit and you're like, hey motherfucker, you ain't got a life. How about 2,000 episodes?
Well, first of all, let me break One Piece down to you.
Jesus Christ.
So literally, you know the creator of One Piece, Ichiro Oda, he's a huge, it's always brought up that he's a huge Dragon Ball fan. He's a huge Akira Toriyama fan. So he literally took Dragon Ball Z and just combined it together. So you got the silliness of Dragon Ball, but you got the seriousness of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And each and every arc, there is a Frieza and a Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
So you got a different cast of like villains and shit that you.
Yeah. Every time there's some wild shit that happens,
it's one of those things that like at this point, just pick an arc and just watch it all the way.
Oh yeah, I get overwhelmed.
You can just
I do by how that and just how crazy it is. You gotta jump in there because it's like you got like literally anything you could think of. This would be like, oh, dude's a giraffe. Oh, like this guy's half squirrel, and it's just like
this girl's made out of
fish people,
the fish
the
people,
mermaid. Yeah, they just keep adding more and more shit. It's or like this is Sky Island. People forget to mention that. It's an island. It's islands in the sky and shit. It's why.
You gotta ride a sky bike or some fuckery.
Oh nah, it was a train that goes up.
I like sky bike.
It makes more sense, right? It's called a
sky motorcycle, man.
You know what they did? They put wings on the side of their boat and they just rode the train up.
Ain't that some fuckery?
It's crazy. This fucking nonsense.
I love how, because when they approached it, it was like, man, we know how boats work. They stay on water. And it was like, everybody, what are we gonna do? And it was like, nigga, just throw wings on the side. Yeah. Like they said it as if like everybody, the wings. I forgot,
man. Nah, but it's so like. The thing I tell people when they want to just get, because they want to watch it. I know you want to see it, but the thing is like, and then fucking the people that's trying to make money, they know that. So what they do, they'll just condense an arc down into a movie, hour 45. You just watch that, and you ain't never got to watch shit again. And then now they even do it was like a special. Where it's just like, all right, East Blue. They show you everything that happened that brought together the first like 5 people.
The ones that I did, there was two that caught me that I ended up watching every fucking thing. I watched the movies, I watched the anime, I watched Bleach and Naruto. I watched whatever the fuck they had.
Favorite episode to this day is the one with the dude who's got a mic on the end of his sword.
Yeah.
And this other dude just beatboxing.
Beatboxing. Yeah. He pulls up and then he just like, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta get back into that.
They had the fucking graffiti episode and shit.
Graffiti episode tagging. I love the baseball. And all the episodes were just like, they were just weird and
It
interesting.
was just an adventure.
Yeah.
That's it. They would literally just go on somewhere and then when it was time for business,
Yeah.
niggas was putting in work.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
I think the biggest tie was like Boondocks came out. And it was like black family. All of them basically do kung fu shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
like
That shit was pretty much just an anime.
yeah.
That shit accurate. There's some big nigga that live up in Harlem that be practicing Tai Chi in the park. But he be doing it all wrong because he still wear New York Harlem nigga shit.
Oh, just a sweatsuit.
Still got on New York Harlem, like Timberlands doing like sweeping.
The Tim's throwing his balance up.
It's so fucking funny to see, but it's a real motherfucker. He's out there.
That's what we were talking about that before. Was like this has been a generational thing. Well, because one, the Japanese like just culture, like the Asian culture as a whole, it's just been constantly, it's just been coming over here in America, and then generational like for African Americans, it started with like our grandparents was like they would have like China ware, some type of furniture, and they were like a big ass fan on the wall or some shit like that. And then it got to like our parents were like karate flicks.
You know what's wild? Like, there's a big influence with Jamaica as well.
Really?
I'm Jamaican, so like there's like Japan for some reason just loves Jamaican people.
Really?
Japanese people, you can legitimately find Japanese people who do everything in their power to become fucking Jamaican, bro.
That's hilarious.
Like they do the relaxer so the hair can get knotted up and then they braid it. But they don't braid it like America. They braid it like I'm an immigrant. They braid it Jamaican. Like they do everything. They do in the dance.
It's a comic.
That's why a lot of like the beauty stores and like beauty shops are always just like
they fuck with us. Come on, man.
I think they hate lovers.
Well, it's just like damn, like this is what I gotta do to be over here in America.
Hurry up and buy it, but before you go, please show me that. Like they can't stand us, but they love us so fucking much.
Who's it? He has a joke where he's his premise. He's talking about how young black teenagers dress just like Asians, and it's like when I heard it, I was like, nigga, you dress just like.
It's the other way, yeah.
But it's a give and take. It's just like the anime shit was, and then for them it's b-boy shit. All the way shit, like it's all the way through. Like that's pretty much like the streetwear stuff, like Baby Millionaires Boys Club. Like that's like the background.
What was it? Where like pop and lock and breakdancing like had its phase like the 70s. All those videos and stuff would come over there, and they took it and ran. Like after we were done with it, they were like, "No, this is our life. This is
ill as fuck, man."
Them and like Germans and shit, like randomly. Like a lot of like the European countries, they
Italians and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know a couple German people, and they like from their own land, like they literally are all about 90s hip hop till they die. Like it's like that's and they have artists that come out today that are just like doing 90s.
Oh yeah.
That's what a lot of old hip hop has. Like Redman is like they still making money just doing shows over there overseas and stuff. That's what the money's at right there. But it's,
they love that pop like shit. I think that's why they like Jabberwockies and all the.
Yeah. Forgot about those people.
Yeah,
the bunch of dudes in the mask.
just isolation. And
that's what the whole dance.
Niggas just walk. This is just doing parking.
Yeah. The whole dance is like watch me move mad fast but slow as fuck.
But it's like y'all seen Michael J. Fox lately?
They doing reenactments. They do the reenactments of Spin
City.
They
do it to a beat though.
The last few episodes of Spin City when he couldn't keep it together.
They just do it to a beat at the whole time.
Farewell episode,
Oh god, man. But yeah, man.
It's just an interesting crossover. Because, like, I know to us, we're like, oh, you know, we took the anime, but like they took a little bit from us too. Like they took
A little bit.
It was an even
even trade.
It was an even swap. It was
Yeah.
an even swap. Hip hop, man. Yeah. Cause nigga, we gentrifying Japan eventually.
You think so?
We
Who?
niggas over here when they hit about that 35, 40 range.
Yeah.
Let some property. Let a couple of niggas go buy property over there in Japan.
I was thinking, we was talking about this, just like how, like, you know, just in the black community, everybody's trying to uplift and like we're trying to like, oh yeah, own property, do the whole thing. Like, I can see that. Like,
wait till our generation gets
30 years
about
from now?
40s. These
Yeah.
diehard anime niggas
Yeah.
going straight over there.
I mean, yeah, them. I ain't fucking. Out your goddamn mind.
I'll take a trip.
There's no black women in Japan. I'm not going. All them long backs. I'm fun. I like thick women. They don't live over there. I'm staying. I'm good.
There's a couple.
Don't you want
3.
Don't you want to at least visit though?
I'm gonna visit. I'll visit.
Yeah.
I need to stop fucking around and going. That's definitely like.
That's probably the only place I would go to in all of Asia is Japan. The rest of it, come on, dog.
I go there, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I found out there's a One Piece land, and I found out there's literally like a replica ship you can like walk.
Oh yeah,
on.
and there's like a little Naruto village too.
It's crazy. The fucking big
I
ass
think about other places talking about why don't you visit Taiwan? For the fuck what? Why?
I'm good.
What do you guys have?
It's Japan all day, every day.
That's it.
They the only ones that have like every fucking thing.
Everything. My brother, he went there a few years ago. Met a friend that didn't know was over there, and then mentioned Maid Cafe. He knew exactly what it was, and he just pulled up one. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you just go do it in Japan, man.
I'm good. I'm definitely going to Japan. The rest of that.
You try to go Tokyo Drift on the mountain somewhere.
I mean, at a reasonable speed. I ain't trying to die, man. You better do this at 30 miles an hour.
You trying to run a Ninja Warrior course?
I would do that.
You would do that?
Actually,
that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, I'll do Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Oh man,
I ain't doing no Japanese game shows though.
Those are wild. Because you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, for some reason they think it's funny to do wild
They
shit.
just pull you up and be like, alright, run up these stairs.
And then at the top of the stairs, tap his balls. It's like, what?
And then you're part of a commercial on live TV.
Yeah, how the fuck do I win anything with this?
Wild. It's so wild.
My favorite thing was like I don't know if it was Japan or Korea, because Korea also South Korea they're pretty lit too. Like they got like with their pop scene, fashion,
the Major League Gaming and shit like that.
Yeah, but there was like there was some show. There's a clip on YouTube that somebody sent me years ago, and it's this black dude who's like it's basically like their country's still like the America's Got Talent type deal for them. And this black dude comes up there, and they're snickering. They're like, "Oh, what's he gonna do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna sing you a song." And in like perfect, like whatever the language was, it was like Cantonese or whatever it was. He just sings this like old spiritual, and I'm just like just everybody moist. Like this nigga's just like imagine.